Good morning. It's time for a cup of coffee. Cheers. No, this isn't my new hairstyle. This is my new keep me warm hat. Although, actually, today the sun is shining, which is such a rare thing for what we've been seeing this week. It's mainly been bloody cold, lots of wind, and plenty of rain. But today, bright sunshine. Cannot complain about that, can we? So I'm still at Stoke Gabriel at the Caravan Camping Club site. And we're really just sort of waiting out. I've been here on my own for the last few days because I dropped my wife off at her friend Dave and Janet's and living in comfort in a home and stuff. I've been trying to sleep on my own. I'm not very good at sleeping on my own. Anyway, you don't care about that shit, do you? Situation with the van is this. I think we mainly stop the water ingress by putting up seals, so just whether or not they last through the rain, because they do tend to be not very sticky. I've taken out the old heater, you've seen that, the HS2000 Proprex, and I will be picking up today the diesel heater, which is at Dave and Janet's house. I'm going up there to drop my wife off some medications I've got for her, and I don't think she'll be coming back because the electrics get done tomorrow and there's not really enough room in the van, and if the weather's crap there'll be nowhere for her to sit. I have no electric because the mains charger part of the board isn't working. So I didn't realise I didn't have any power until this morning when I tried to turn the lights on, and it was like very, very weak. The leisure battery's not charging apart from when I drive the van. So I have no lights at the moment. Which I guess means also I think I still have fridge. I think the fridge, no, I don't even know if the fridge is working. If the fridge is working, I don't know, the fridge is a mystery to me. I mean, I know it's a gas fridge and it's a electric fridge, but I don't think the electric is on, and I don't think I've turned the gas on, but it still seems cold. I don't know, I'm not going to worry about it, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the fridge, big deal. Hopefully the auto electrician will come back tomorrow. And then when he comes back, then he'll put the board in, and fingers crossed I have electrics. Then I think what we need to do is decide whether we are going for an early MOT and then get that all fixed, and then if it goes through that, then we can get it fully serviced and then off. I was going to try to do a little vignette every day, tell you what's been happening, but nothing's been happening. I've just been avoiding the cold. It's 8:30 today. Hopefully the electrician will come and put the new board in, and while I'm waiting for him to set up, I'm going to try putting our diesel heater in. The diesel heater, it's nice, all in one unit. So plug in there, fill up there, air input, exhaust there, turn on. That should be it. When I say the van's a mess, that's where our bed normally is. That's all the kitchen stuff chucked out, so all the bedding, bed's folded up. So I'm going to try putting in here where the Proprex heater was. Obviously I've still got the exhaust and the input there, so that's good. And I've also got an electrical supply there, so it's good. So it's a matter of if I can get the air outlet down and if it fits in where I want it to fit in. Have a go at it. Mine cost me 86 quid. Which sounds like a bargain to me. This is its remote control. I've installed it. I couldn't install it in exactly the same place that the other heater was in, because the other heater was under the floor. See, this one is an all-in-one, has the burner and the diesel tank all in one. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is our diesel heater. A little red box down there. I put a strap on it just so it doesn't move too far. It is fixed to the ground, so I can show you. I've lifted it off the ground because the input and the exhaust come up from the bottom. What I've done is that cupboard there, so I'll show you that cupboard there, that's where the old heater was, so the holes for the exhaust and the input, the air inlet are down there, so that's perfect. I can basically go through the side of the cupboard into there. Now you'll see this here, that's where the heat comes out. Normally what people would do, I think, is, you know, they fit them to ducting, which then ducts the heat wherever they want to be. But we're in a small van, and the best position for it for me is where I put it, because it basically means that this is our sliding door. So if I open that door, I'll show you, why not? So you can see the back of the unit there. This is a new cupboard that I've put in as well, because we need more storage. And there is the cap to fill up the diesel, which I can just get to from here. And then obviously using a can with a nozzle like that, I can fill up from the outside. Right, so what I thought I'd do is try out the diesel heater. I have already tried it, let's be honest. I wasn't about to fix it in permanently if it wasn't working. If I push go, you heard it. So now it goes through a starting procedure. You should be able to hear what sounds like a fan, which I think is a fan. Then when it reaches a certain point, it will turn on the pump and you'll start hearing a click, click, click. You can hear it clicking now. That is the diesel pump. And then we'll start blowing air. Now, the idea of this is I've got an electric heater, which is what I think contributed to blowing up the other board before, but I think we had a problem with the board. The electric heater, a little fan heater, I use on lower setting, is perfectly fine, I think, in here, as I believe is the microwave. Based upon we've got a 230 volt supply, 50 hertz, right? So I can smell diesel now, which isn't good. It's not a good smell. But I have got the door wide open, so you know, that's probably why. Because anything being vented is going outside, and then it's probably coming straight back in this door. But it's speeding up now, you can hear. And that there, you can see, it's where the action's happening, or the burner, should I say, the burn chamber. So when the heat starts coming out, you can see she's ramping up now. Now it's really kicked off. Now, my understanding from what I've seen from the other videos is this like really loud noise, which actually isn't that loud, but yeah, it's like a kind of a mini jet engine. But it's only for the sort of initial startup till the thing gets up to temperature, and then it all sort of shuts right down again. And at the point, at the moment, it's just putting off 12 volt supply, and it's taking like its biggest pull at the moment. So I can feel cold air coming out at the moment, or hot air, or warm air at the moment, and then it should really kick off. And you know, if you can see the exhaust under there somewhere, yeah, you can see the air inlet, the exhaust is behind that. If you can hear it. So this is its noisiest point, and I'll be honest, it ain't that noisy. Now if I go inside, and I'll put it on the ground, I can feel the heat coming out now, and that's really good heat. That's nice. It's coming straight out of there. I mean, that's quality. And there it is, so it's working. That heat is really good, pouring out the heat. I turned it off. Alright, you can hear it's speeding up now. That's the fan, it's blowing out the last of the hot air. You can still hear the fan, or the whole thing going in the background. So what it's doing, I've turned it off just on the fob which is perfect. It means you can be lying in bed and just flip it on if you want to before we get up, so it's warmed up. It will do this rundown. It takes, I think, 5 to 10 minutes. Cool everything down, clean everything off, and then it shuts itself down, and it just sits there in standby mode. For £85, honestly, Amazon, that's on Amazon. Absolutely brilliant. Genuinely impressed. Now the thing I've heard is that they might not be the greatest quality, and eventually you might get issues. But here's the deal: is it Erbsperber, some Spacker. I think there's some very expensive like versions of this that are made by Germans or other companies. I'm guessing Germans by that name, and I think they're like, you know, 7-8 times more or even more. So the reality is, you know, even if this isn't the greatest thing in the world, I could get one of these every 6 months for the next 4 years, and I'm still winning. You know, I think I'll take that. Thank you. I don't know. I mean, I've not really heard many people having big problems with them. And as I said, we're not going to use it daily. It's not a daily affair. In fact, the ideal is that we'll be on our way to Malaysia before the weather gets really crap. The ideal. So now we have the board working. Now we have electrics. Now I can plug in on the 230 volt side of things. Gives us main electric, which is great. So that's it really. I mean, I'm quite happy with what we've got here, and yeah, I think I could do this. I mean, okay, I'm getting older. It's getting harder to even climb up on and up and down to the bed. I was thinking I want to maybe make a step for the bed, like a fold up step or fold down step. I don't know, we'll see. I've got to do something, I think. Okay. Take care.